Like the guy, oh, I should tell the story about what the guy told us from Monterey.
Yeah?
Dude, so when we were talking to the guy in the Monterey dealer, when we were talking about the Selena shop, he's all like, he's like, yeah, we had a girl come in last week. She wanted to buy a bike. They told, it wasn't, why didn't she end up getting it?
No, she, I don't think, was it because of the bike? No, it was something else.
It was for some, well, it was for something, and then she was trying to leave, and they kept her there for like an hour, dude, not letting her go.
Because they wanted to get something else.
Yeah, they just wanted to like, here, no, get this, and she finally escaped and came to Monterey.
I was like, damn, bro.
And Monterey's like a 25-minute ride from us.
Yeah.
But it's worth it to me, dude. Like, I'll go to Monterey, I'll go to Gilroy, I won't go to my local shop, my local dealership, because it's a piece of shit. You can go, okay, anyone watching this, if you want to see how bad this dealer is, go on Yelp, look for Salinas Motorcycle Center, and go look at the reviews. I've seen the reviews, dude. They're fucking horrible. Like, and these stories that you'll see on there, they're not even exaggerations. I've had personal experience with them. Other people I know have had personal experience with them. Even the Gilroy shop, when I ordered those gaskets from Gilroy, they're like, oh yeah, we know about the Salinas reputation. So I was like, dude, that's why I won't go there. Like, I told Jersey when he buys a new bike, either go to Monterey or go to Gilroy, because I've had good experiences with both. Like, Gilroy guys are hella cool. That's where I bought the R1 from. It's on video. If you've seen the video, you guys already know. I'm gonna link the video on one of those little card thingies. I'm gonna link it up there. But that video when I bought the R1, I bought it from Gilroy, and that dealer is like another 25-30 minutes going the other way, because Monterey is west, Gilroy is north, and they're both 25 minutes either way you go. So it's like, but we just came to Monterey because Jersey's needed a part for the Subaru. We got that all ready to go.
Yep.
Now we're going all the way back home. Another brother. Should I go to the front? Yeah, fuck it. Go on the right side of this truck.
Right side?
Yeah.
Bike lane, baby.
Yeah, boy. There you go. Perfect. Bike lane.
Bike lane, baby. That's what I do over there at work. You know how there's, at the bridge, there's a bike lane? Yeah. That's what I do. I just get on the bike lane. I'm like, I'm a bike. I just motorized.
Togos. Were we just talking about Togos?
What the fuck? Why'd they open a Togo? Togo sucks. It's fucking trash.
Togo sucks. Togo sucks. Straight up.
Might as well fucking open a Subway.
How many Subways are around here already?
Fucking like 4 or 5.
There's 2 by my house already. There's one right there in the little plaza, and there's one in the other plaza by Squeezers and Safeway.
And
there's one in the mall.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot.
And there's one at Pilot.
Oh, there's one at Pilot. There's one
South Main.
One by Rite Aid on the east side, and there's another one right there by Fruitless on the east side. There's so many Subways here. Like, do we really need that many Subways? They're opening up as many Subways as they are Starbucks. You want to go around these guys?
Down.
Okay, I'll go left.
I'll go right then.
This is why you need comms when you're out with your friends. Yeah, for you, you are.
It's I had to slow down a little bit because another car was coming on the other lane.
Today's the day we show the R1 some love. I got more oil, I got a filter, and I need to go get an oil pan though, because I don't have a low oil pan here that'll clear the bike. So you can get one of those. I need to get, I think that's it. Oh, a funnel, a small funnel, because I don't have my small funnel here. I don't know where it's at. I mean, I could just pour straight up to the bike itself, but it's a lot smaller than a car's filling thing is. So I'm just gonna get a small funnel. I don't really want to make a mess. I have cardboard and stuff, but I still don't want to spill oil. Have you ever spilled oil before? It is not fun to clean up unless you have the actual stuff, like that absorbent stuff that's almost like kitty litter. You just pour it all over the oil, let it sit there. It absorbs the oil and you sweep it up. You know, I just got to AutoZone right now, and I just remembered something. Mango was saying that he wants to do his oil change. I was talking to him about it yesterday. He's like, I'm gonna get the oil today, but I don't think he's gonna get the oil today, so I'm gonna call him. And the reason I'm bugging him so much is because I know he needs to change, and he hasn't done it yet. So I gotta bug him about it because I don't want his bike to get fucked up. So I'm gonna call him right now and see what he says.
Yeah, fam.
Hi, fam.
What happened?
What are you doing?
Right here on my computer.
You still want to do your oil change today, fam?
Yeah, I'll probably do it today.
Well, because I'm at AutoZone right now. I'm gonna get a pan. And if you want me to, I'll get you the oil and you just fucking sell me the money.
Alright,
That way you
what's
don't
the
have
oil
to, I think it's like 10 bucks a quart, and you need like 3 quarts.
Oh, I did 3 quarts. Alright, that's cool.
Yeah, well, so you don't have to come back over here later. I'm ready. I just got here. I gotta get a pan and shit, so.
Oh, yeah, you can just get right there. That's cool.
Alright, bam. I'll get it right now. Alright. Bam. There you go. Now he's getting an oil change. I'm pretty sure it's 10 bucks a quart because the R6, luckily for him, only needs 3 quarts. Well, 2.75, so you get 3 quarts, obviously. The R1 needs 4.3 quarts. So I had to buy a gallon plus an extra quart. And a gallon, I'm all stuttering right here. I'm putting Yamaha lube, full synthetic, in the R1 because I heard it actually works really well. I always go between Yamaha lube. I use the mobile one in the R6 because that's what a lot of people recommend on the forums, and it was good. I never had any issues with it. I used to run that oil and it was for the R6. So I'm gonna get Mango mobile one for his R6. Boom, Racing 4T is what we need. Oh, it's $11.99 a quart. It's alright. Boom, ready to go. R1 on the stand. Gotta pull the fairings off now. Drain the oil and on to the change.
When everything was simple, never thought I'd end up like this.
Mom likes to make life easy for you and give you this little quarter turn. I don't know what you call it, quarter turn bolts, but you just turn them literally quarter turn and they come right out.
Never thought I'd end up like this. Yo. Residual individuals, we the last of the minimal. What a pinnacle, so pivotal, pitiful to these intervals of Sin City, cynical cinemas getting visible.
Alright, fairings off. These are just a couple bolts, a little quarter turn bolts, and then some pop pips. Then you slide the rivets, you slide the fairings forward and just pull out, and it comes right off. Just make sure you have all the clips so you don't break anything. This is the side of the R1. Filters right there. Exhaust. And the drain plugs right under my cardboard. Drain plugs right here. Remember, put cardboard down. You don't want to make a mess on your garage floor. By the way, if anyone does have an R1 and you've ever changed the oil on it before, you'll know that the R1 actually has an Allen head for the drain plug. This is actually an aftermarket drain plug, as you can tell. It's magnetic. Look, magnetic drain plug to catch any little particles that might get in your oil that you don't want there. And as you also tell, me personally, I always just put a new crush washer on there because I don't know, people say you use them 2 or 3 times, maybe 4, but nope. This is a 99-cent safety precaution that I always take. It's not worth risking the engine, at least not to me. What you should do actually first, is before you put it on there, is clean the surface where your washer is gonna go. I like to just wipe it off. So the manual calls for 17 foot-pounds on that, but I've done so many oil changes and worked on cars and bikes for a really long time, to the point where you could just kind of, when you know what after you've done it so many times, you get a kind of feel of how tight it needs to be, because oil drain caps don't need to be super tight at all. Some people go caveman, over tighten them, and that's how you strip them. Usually just get them snug, and then a little quarter turn past that, and it's usually good. Never no leaks or anything. Next thing we obviously got to do is the filter. Yeah, I got my fresh Yamaha OEM filter right here. This is the filter I use on this bike. On the R6, I used to use either this one or K&N. K&N was easier because on the R6, right here, you could actually get a wrench around it. The R6, the filter is literally right behind the gear shift, and it tucks all the way in there, and it's such a pain in the dick to get off. Like, trust me, that filter wasn't fun. So with the K&N one, there's like a little nut welded on there, and you could just put a 17mm and just crack it loose. Easy. Never had any issues with those filters. But this one, I can actually get this is the filter wrench I use. Fucking dog's barking. This is the filter wrench that I use. Can't even speak because of dogs. Dude, my neighbor's dogs are fucking annoying. Okay, but on this bike, you actually have space to get a filter wrench in there. I use these plier type ones. I use it on my car. Obviously on the STI, if you know anything about STIs, the filter's tucked up right between the header, and it's decently, not tough to get to, but these work on it really easily. And Works on this bike too. Check it out. Easy. See, I've spilled 1 drop of oil. But that's not bad. It's literally just 1 drop. Let's get our new filter out of the box. Put the old one in there. Just put this on a towel. Now you just let the rest of this drain. And then once this is done draining, I usually just take another towel and just wipe off that excess oil right there. Clean it up. And get the new filter ready. This is an important step. Get your filter. You can't just screw it on dry like that. You actually have to put a little bit of oil around it and just pour just a little bit in here, and the filter itself will absorb it. So obviously you don't pour too much, especially considering that my filter goes horizontally. So Yamaha, just pour just a little bit. And I can't really show you on camera, but it gets absorbed by the filter because obviously a filter is made of a bunch of paper on the inside. What you'll do is you get to put your finger in the oil a little bit, get some on your finger, just go around the seal, just enough to get it nice and moist. It sounds dirty no matter what way you put it, but you have to moisten the seal up. Easy, ready to go. And just screw it on. That's it. Now the fun part. You could just fill her up with oil.
Hey, hold your head, get up. I see the cloud from my window. I pray the sun gon' shine this way. And where I go is the wind blow. Mama, your son gon' find his way. And if I gotta crawl, I'ma make it to the end.
Okay, for those of you that know how to check your oil and know about oil changes, you know how you have dipsticks to check your oil, right? The R1 is a little bit different. Let me show you the R1's dipstick. That little bubble right there, that's the R1's dipstick. This is high and this is low. And as you can see, well, if you could tell on camera, that goldish color, that's the oil. It looks overfilled right now, but obviously because I just poured it in and the bike's leaning over. So I'm gonna start her up, pull her outside, start her up, and then take another reading, make sure it's okay, level's okay. And if I need to, I'll add a little bit more. Okay, so I just need to put a little bit more oil in the R1, but I need to put the fairings back on first. I put it back on the rear stand, so I'm gonna put the fairings on first. Top it off with oil, adjust the chain slack, and test right to target, yes. Fairings back on. Okay, so when it comes to tightening the chain, what you gotta do first is drop the bike back on the ground. Crack the axle nut loose first, because you're not gonna be able to crack it when it's in the air. And then once you do that, you just put it back on the stand, adjust the adjusters, make sure they're equal. Okay, so tighten the chain, crack this little nut loose, and you slowly, quarter to half turn at a time, loosen this, and it pushes the adjuster back, tightens up the chain, but you want to make sure you do it equally on both sides. You remember, you gotta keep them even so the tire stays straight. And then after you adjust it a few times, you get your tape measure out, mine's right there, and you check your play right in the middle of the chain, which I'm gonna do, and make sure you have the slack that your chain needs. So now that my chain's adjusted and finally done, oil topped off, got the fun part before the test ride, I forgot to mention. What do you do with all the extra oil that you have in your pan? You get it into your jug. Get your jug, funnel on top, make sure your pan has like a little, like almost like a little spout, so you can just pour it right in. My pan does have that, so I'm gonna do this. Boom, that's it. Now see, even when I'm pouring it back into the container, I still do it over the cardboard because knowing my luck, I'll make a mess. And I didn't spill that much, just a couple drops. So in case you're wondering what you do with your leftover oil after you pour it back in the jug, I just take mine to my local AutoZone. As I've said it before in a video, like AutoZone's literally a minute away from my house. I just throw it in the jug, put that jug in the STI in the trunk, and then just take it over there. Take it over there, go inside and give it to them, because they used to have barrels on the outside, but but the guy said they're throwing it. People were coming and throwing in things other than oil. So even when I went in there, he asked me, he's like, "This is just oil, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, you could open the jug and check. It's literally just oil." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, a lot of people have been coming and mixing stuff with the oil, and it's been pretty bad for us." So just do that. Go inside your local auto parts store, ask them if they take oil, they'll recycle it. My AutoZone actually has a sign out there too that says they do. That'll be it for the video. Remember to drop a like and drop a sub if you're not subscribed already, and hit the bell if you really want to. I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be nice if you did. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next one.
So I man make amends to my steps, stand faithful and faith I get. So it's hate when I don't spread it, the damn train just ends. And maybe if we treated life like this, it'd be easy.